This is man 10, allcandy.com. We back in the dungeon for another installment. 2002. Here you go, buddy. We already had the first lady of All Candy on that motorcycle, Alfreda, but this is our first lady running that candy for Miss Tori out of Texarkana, Texas. Here it do. It's that infamous blue purple and that purple pink. But this one here, it's popping about 3 different tones. It's hitting that purple, it's hitting that pink, and it's actually going toward like say, maybe a burgundy-ish red. Now, she wanted something a little bit different. She said, 10, I want you to make it look like that that thing is peeling back for me. I wanted to make it look like it's peeling. And we want that pink showing, so we ended up doing kind of like a magenta pink, hot pink. It's a deep magenta from the side, but it flops to that hot pink when you see it. Like I said, it's your boy 10, All Candy. She in the dungeon, and you already know we leaving them on the wet with that wet. But there you go. 02 Suburban. Been getting a lot of females. They coming. Like I said, they tired of looking at these guys shining. They say they can shine too. And sure enough, Miss Tori running candy on an 02 Suburban, sitting on them 6s. They sitting on 6s with that hot pink magenta on the fold back. And like I said, this is All Candy. It's your man 10, 318-918-0331. Letting you see what it do. Here in the dungeon. Let me back up a little bit. Like they say, just peeling back. Peeling back. I don't know. It's that infamous codeine. That's what they said they wanted. That codeine. Everybody know about that codeine Monte Carlo. Them boys out there was doing their thing. I think they was out there in M-Town putting it down out that way. They were putting it down. So they wanted something like that. So this is what they got. But we got it flopping about 3 colors. Hot pink, that codeine purple with if you see it right there, that kind of like that darkish maroon. So it's doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, plus your hot pink magenta. So it's your boy 10, allcandy.com, leaving them on the wet with the wet. You know, I want to say thanks to a lot of these. I've been having a lot of customers. They've been trying it on out, repeat customers. Shouts out to my man Eric out that way, North Carolina, out there at Extreme Customs. He's shooting that wet. My man Matt, Mad Flavors up there in Pine Bluff. He's shooting that wet. Shit, my man Clayton out there in Texarkana. He's shooting that wet. Mr. Fuston, I think his name was Fuston, if I remember. Muncie, Indiana. He decided to try him a gallon of that wet on a hot rod card he's putting together. So for all you painters and for all your customers, this is what you get when you want to leave it on the wet. There's a lot of people been trying this on out. I got it going into Houston, Tampa, Maryland, DC. So my man out there in Tacoma, he's waiting to get his sprayed with some wet. So to all the customers who've been looking at these videos, call your man on up, 318-918-0331, or go to that wet. Go to that, I should say that, not wet, but go to that website and get you that wet. Allcandy.com. Also too, while I just walk around here, I'm sitting here just thinking. Want to say shouts out to my man Dante. He's out of Tampa. We've had his car for quite a while. It turned out to be a bigger project than what we had expected. Having to do the motor, having to do, the paint, motor, and changing out the glass on a 1966 Buick LeSabre. The brother from Texas, he's out there in Tampa. He's in the Air Force. Like I say, aircraft mechanic, if I'm not mistaken. I want to let him know that we got the car. It just turned out to be a larger project, so he wanted me to make sure I give a shout out to him. Well, I just say I wanted to make sure I gave a shout out to him and to all his people who've been asking him where your car at. It's here, it's safe, it's right here in the dungeon, and just like these getting sprayed, it's about to get sprayed. He about to be Slab Fest ready. He about to be #1 stunner in Tampa. He about to bring Houston to Tampa when that thing come back. But it just so happened to be, it just took a little while. I mean, it just took a little bit longer than expected. It turned out to be a project when we didn't expect it to be as long. But I just want to say shouts out to him. Also, to my man Wayne, got a 72 Cutlass, which is a project, but that one there is on the downside. It's about to come together. That one there, ostrich seats, two-tone, 24s, new bumpers. Wayne going all the way on that 72 Cutlass. We just about to finish spraying that. We about to show that to you. That's one that's coming together. He's out there in the service too, out there in Afghanistan, so that's about to come back. And he's about to get ready to come back, and that's about to be ready for him. What else? To my man David, we got the GL is what I'll call it. I don't want to give that paint job up, but that's another project. Had for a minute, me and him worked out a deal, and that's about to go down. I want to say shouts out to my man David out there in Dalton, Georgia. So we got one going back to Georgia, Tampa, and I think Wayne's from Baton Rouge, but he's in the service out here in Louisiana area when he gets back. So I got 3 projects. All the rest of these cars been in and out for the most part, but just say shouts out to all of them. 10, all Candy, 318-918-0331. Give me a holler if there's something you're into, if you're ready.